Hello. I have just got back from work, hence why I look crazy. Got myself a glass of wine because it's Valentine's Day. Obviously when you're seeing this, Valentine's Day is past, so we're not going to make a big deal about it. We're just going to be like date night. For date night, we are going to the cinema because Wuthering Heights has came out today. Very excited to go and watch that. I've seen that there's very mixed opinions about it so far, but it's not even out yet, so don't know how there can be like crazy mixed opinions. But yes, very excited. So we are going to go and see that tonight. We're going to watch the football, like the second half. Paul's watching the first half of football now. I'm going to get ready, which is just like touching up my makeup because I still have some makeup on for work. It just looks a little bit crusty. So I'm going to touch up my makeup, chat to you guys, have some rosé. Yes, please. And get ready. My outfit for tonight, I want to be like, because it's a cinema, I want to be comfy and casual, but then we're going to get a drink before, so I'm like, I don't want to be like joggers and like a hoodie. So I've gone for these grey trousers that I've had on all day at work, then just like a little plain white vest top. I'm going to do like big earrings, like a slick back, but like a low slick back so that I can like rest my head. This is like generally, like I feel like cinema has to be ultimate comfort, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna do slick hair, like in a little bun, and then I'm gonna have my trench on, and I think that's gonna be cute. It's gonna be a nice little vibe. When I got home from work, Paul had made me a little Valentine's gift box with some chocolate, mini eggs, my favourite. They got me this mug, which is so cute. It's like, it won't focus. Can you see how it's like got that like hand made like dimpled effect? I've got a candle. I think it's like a Joe Malone dupe. It smells so good. And I got some flipper socks, and I got a plethora of face masks. So I'm like, hell yes. One thing about me is I'm going to enjoy a little sheet mask. So feeling very grateful. I also got this gorgeous bouquet of flowers, which are like so me, because I was actually talking to one of the girls in the shop today about how like when you get flowers that are like your taste in flowers, it's just like so much better than like when they can just know they just didn't try. But any flowers are better than no flowers. Don't get me wrong. But yes, so I've been at work today. I'm going to touch up my makeup now. I want to kind of get a little bit tiddly, get a little bit crunk, because I don't know, I just think that's the Valentine's Day vibe. That's the date night vibe. Yeah, so I feel like I need to go for like a low bun, because if I do a high bun, it's going to be like off the seat, which is just not going to be that nice. My hair like feels quite clean, but like my scalp is greasy, so I'm going to have to tie it up, because like sensory, like the sensoriness of like greasy hair down is just like hell. Also, I think having like a straight part is so like important. And like, you know, when like people have like cornrows and the parts are like, it's literally like they're like not a single hair is out of place. I don't know how they do that. And surely with like that like hair texture, it's even harder. So like I actually have no excuse. But like my scalp's kind of sore right now. This is definitely not a straight part. Also, I used my wet brush for like on my dry hair. So I just think it's a good brush. Now, I think for my bun, because I want it low, I'm going to take like my more like slicking bun and use my natural grease into the right direction. But yeah, have I got any updates? Next week is half term where I live for the kids, and this means that I'm going to be working part-time job, not Clay's, working at a part-time job all of next week, which is obviously really good, because that's like, I would obviously really enjoy it, and that's like a stronger income than Clay's. But obviously I'm going to miss working, like it's going to be like a bit more stressful with like orders and that I have, because I'm not going to have as much time to do them. I've got a couple of orders that I need to do on Sunday, which is actually tomorrow, which is a little bit scary, but it's fine. We're going to get them done. And this takes us to my issues. Now, I feel like I've spoken in the past, if you've watched any of my other videos, I've spoken about how I'm more of a like sort of like productive at night almost type of person. Like, but I wouldn't even say that I'm like a night owl, because I'm like in bed, like I'd much rather be in bed at like 9:30 than I would at like 3 a.m. But then also like I'm not a morning person really. So basically I'm the worst. I'm the worst of both worlds basically. So I've been really unproductive as I've been just like snoozing my alarm all the time, like literally all the time. It's like disgusting. And like I just always think of Mel Robbins' podcast where she's like, don't snooze the alarm, count down from 5. But it's like I count down from 5 and I fall back asleep within those 5 seconds. Like the second that I'm on 4, I think I've like already gone back asleep. She's definitely right about the whole like, if you snooze your alarm, it's like almost harder to wake up on your second alarm. Like I definitely can relate to that. So I'm gonna, this week coming that I'm at work for half term all week, I'm gonna be doing plays in the morning before work, and I'm not gonna let myself down. I'm gonna keep a promise to myself when I'm in my mood board. The start of January, my biggest one was keep promises to myself, and that means I need to, when I say like right now, when I say I'm going to not snooze my alarm and I'm going to get up and I'm going to be productive, I need to actually do it. Otherwise I'm not going to trust myself, I think is how it works. Also I've done a little scrunchie. I feel like that's cute. And like it's just got my hair out of my face, and that'll do for the cinema. I'm gonna just put a bit of hairspray in. I'm gonna use just the Superdrug hairspray. There we go. The plan for this week is that I'm going to do my clays in the morning, do Pilates because I love Pilates, just like mat Pilates in my room, love it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my clays, and then I'll be at work in the day, and then I'll have just my evenings to kind of relax. I mean, but then also like I am the type of person, like I was saying, like I enjoy how motivated I feel in the evening. So I'm always going to be on my iPad in the evening sketching or doodling or whatever, thinking of ideas. So that's not going to change this week, but I don't know, I really want to prioritise being up in the morning and getting things done. I think because I work the end of the week and then I do a different job on a Sunday, it's like, I don't know, I need to figure out a better schedule, because at the moment it's just like I'm constantly a little bit stressed. And oh, there's a Josie back here. Can you come in now? Hello, baby. And like generally it's like it's nobody's fault but my own. Like if I just got up and didn't snooze my alarm, like it would be fine, but I do. I think I'm just like want to obviously be the best version of myself, and that best version of myself does not like sleep in until they physically can't sleep in anymore. And also like I feel like my mental health is in such a good place, and like it's in a better place than it was. But when it was in a worse place, I feel like I was so much more like up and at him, like I was like doing stuff. I was never like being lazy or anything. I wouldn't even call it laziness, I would just call it like, I generally feel like my body clock is like changed to preferring the evenings and feeling more motivated in the evenings. I just like think that's like just like the new me, that's how I feel. Earrings wise, shall we go for a little hoop, do you think? Yeah. Let's whack a big hoop in. How long till I need to leave? I've got half an hour. Finish this glass of wine, have another glass of wine, and then we'll head. Right, let's do a little bit of bronzer. I'm a wee bit pale. This one I just picked up randomly from Superdrug. It's MCO Beauty Silky Smooth Bronzer. But I really like it. I had the Kylie Skin one before this and it was so pigmented. I mean, to be fair, I might have just got the wrong shade, but it was so pigmented it just wasn't working for me. Also, like I said, I'm just like doing a little bit of touch-ups because I've got makeup on underneath. Beautiful. And then I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of blush. I've got like a good amount of tote bags of makeup bags on order at the minute. They are like my most successful thing by far. And then don't get me wrong, like I understand, I love them. I think they're so cute, and I want to come out with, like, I've got this new lemon fabric, which is super exciting because I'm gonna do that. Also, me and Paul are in the process of planning some holidays. Nothing's booked yet, we're just like having a little brainstorm. His birthday's in May, the beginning of May, and obviously like I want to go somewhere hot, so it's like figuring out like flights from Newcastle in May that you can do like a 3-day so that I don't miss any work, and like that's like a lot more difficult than you think. I had something stuck in my teeth. For my lip today, I'm gonna do a dark purpley colour, I think. I love a dark lip. This is in the shade Cherry Skies. I constantly like go between overlining and just outlining a natural lip, and I can't decide which I prefer, which is why I'm constantly going between the two. I'm gonna go in with my Velvet Teddy, which is the best lipstick shade ever. And then for gloss today, I might go with my little just clear lip plumping gloss because she's cute. Right, makeup is touched up. We are looking gorgeous. I might do a little spritz of my setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy. Should we do more jewellery? Should we do neck? Should we do rings? Yeah, we'll do rings. But first, my little piece of advice: moisturise. Obviously, like most people moisturise after, well, not most people, I don't know what percent of people moisturise after the shower. It's a kind of the most like frustrating thing ever, like getting out of the shower, you're in your nice cozy dressing gown and you have to like get freezing and moisturise. But as I was saying, most people who moisturise straight after the shower, I would just say before you go out, whack a bit of moisturiser on, because before you apply your perfume, it'll make your perfume stick, and it's just like such a nice way to like smell nice. Do you know what I mean? I get like quite bad hand eczema, so I gotta do that before I put my rings on, because my rings can irritate it. But I've got this little watch that Paul got me ages ago. I'm gonna pop that on. Do you want a ring, Paul, guys? I know you do. I've got my Snide Aura ring, which isn't charged, and I think I've lost the charger. So we just use it as a little piece of jewellery, even though it's kind of really ugly. We still use it. This is my great grandmother's, so on my mum's side, one of them. So my grandpa's mother, this was her engagement ring. It's freaking beautiful. Then this ring, you can see this ring, my grandpa got for my nana when they were 17 as like a you're my girlfriend kind of thing. If my grandpa's 80 this year, like it's crazy to think of like how old this ring is, and like I can't do the maths for that, but you know. Then I've got this ring which my mum got me, which I love, and then this ring which Paul got me, which I also love. And where's my other one that Paul got me? Yeah. Then I've got this emerald one which Paul got me. I mean, obviously it's not a real emerald, but it's so pretty. That's my ring tour, guys. I can't put one on my engagement ring because that's bad luck that you'll never get married. Not that I believe in stuff like that, but obviously I do because I'm doing it. So there we go. Tonight's rings. Let's choose tonight's scent. This is so fun getting ready together. Here's my little tester dish of testers. I made this dish, I made this clay dish at work. It says hello beautiful. How cute is it? We'll use a tester tonight just to get them used. I think that's a male one. Although I am partial to a unisex scent. I think I like this one. It's called Bibby Ghost of Tom. Let's try her. Oh. It's very nice. Very strong. And then we're going to layer on top with the goat mod vanilla. gonna go for these boring Adidas because Adidas. Could even wear my Uggs, but I'm always gonna want to wear a pump or a heel, but not for the cinema. That's disgusting. If I see you in the cinema in a heel, I'm gonna feel nothing but respect for you, but a little bit of confusion as well, because like, I'm gonna be honest, I want to take my shoes off in the cinema, cross my legs. Is that weird? Let me know if you're the same, please. If you're not, just lie, so I feel like we are. Here's the vibe. Gonna get my trench coat on. Might pop a scarf on, just for a little bit more layering. It's 6:17, and I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'm gonna get ready to leave, to be honest. I'm really feeling this scent. It's making me feel like sexy. And you know what? If I come in drunk, this whole thing might be gone. Not a word of a lie. Oh, one thing about me though, after this I'm gonna go, but like popcorn's my favourite food in the whole world. Like generally, like I just fucking love popcorn. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be more attracted to Jacob Elordi or the popcorn. These jokes aren't funny and I'm just a little bit tipsy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because this is getting silly. I'm being a weirdo. Paul thought that he booked the cinema for 7:30, so we'd have time for a little beverage. Booked it for 7.
My apologies.
But we're gonna give you a little fit check. You first.
Just putting a little bit of face cream on, so gotta be moisturised. Just a polo shirt.
Where's the polo shirt from?
From Perry.
Oh, lovely.
Yep. Some jeans.
I like those jeans, they fit nice.
These are from Next.
Okay, next.
And then some 95s.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna put a little coat on.
Which coat are you putting on?
I can get that straight away for you.
I'm just gonna get that.
Just right move.
Okay, coat.
You stay there.
You're staying in there, Joe. I showed you all my outfit upstairs, but I just thought I'd show you with my coat. This coat is from ASOS. I put the little scarf on, which is from Primark, and then this is the vibe, guys. Hope I don't get cold, because then I'm not going to be a very nice person to be around. See ya!